Welcome back to another week. Coach S here, and today I'm going to talk briefly about oscillatory movements. Hopefully by now in your workouts you've noticed them. They're the ones with the abbreviation OCI before the exercise. Yes, they're the exercises that are goofy looking, kind of look like you're having a seizure or something. No, they're not there to make you look or feel stupid. Just like everything else we do in the weight room, they have a purpose. So, I also hope some of you remember our V graph, the one that's pretty much the cornerstone of everything we do here in the weight room. Right now we're focused on the isometric phase. So just to reiterate, that's the very tip of the V, that bottom portion of it. The entire purpose of the isometric phase is to transfer quickly and efficiently between eccentric and concentric. It's a V graph after all, not a U graph. So you want to be as fast and sharp at that isometric as you can. So that's where oscillatory movements come in. Pretty much the entire definition of an oscillatory movement is switching from relaxation, you can think of that as eccentric, to contraction, which is the concentric, as quickly as possible. So that's isometric phase in a nutshell, and that's the key to athleticism in a nutshell. Think about our RKC planks, where everything is tensed up. How much movement is there in those? None, right? Now think about a really good sprinter, Usain Bolt, even a really good marathon runner, Eliud Kipchoge, any really good runner. Watch how they run. They're so relaxed, and at the same point, they're putting ridiculous amounts of force into the ground. I like to refer to it as relaxed violence. And that contrast between relaxation and that force is absolutely beautiful to me. And it actually turns out that that relationship is the key to athleticism, to dynamic movement. There's actually a study done in the old Soviet Union that showed the difference between truly elite athletes and everyone else. Probably think it's how fast can you contract your muscles, but it's not. It's actually how fast you can relax your muscles and switch from that relaxation to contraction. And like I said, that's exactly what we're trying to do with oscillatory movements. Those real small movements, relaxing, contracting as quick as possible, that's exactly what you're doing there. You're actually teaching yourself to relax, contract, go switch from that eccentric to concentric as fast as possible. And that is dynamic movement, as I've mentioned. So you're becoming more coordinated, you're becoming more efficient at the isometric movement, you're switching efficiently from eccentric to concentric, you're becoming a better athlete. So yes, you might look kind of silly doing them. Yes, I get it. But hopefully you're becoming a better athlete, and that is what we are chasing here. It's not about how much weight you can move. It's not about how you look in the weight room. It's about how you look and move on the field. So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Claire, and he's going to talk a little bit about another thing that we're going to try and implement here.
Hi gang, it's Coach Claris here. Wanted to give you kind of an update on our newest addition to the program. Last week we started our Zoom lunch discussion format on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. If some of you had a chance to join in, I hope you found it enjoyable. If you haven't, I want to give you a little history about this and why we wanted to add this. Last summer, as we were working with our athletes here in the weight room, we started a format where on Fridays we would all go to lunch. Now this lunch that we would have was very informal. It was just a matter of getting together. Sometimes talking about the workouts, sometimes talking about athletics, but often it was just talking about things that were on our minds outside of sports. You know, what's going on in our lives, my grandchild, Coach S getting married, some of your plans for the future, but just an opportunity to get away from the weight room and to really just enjoy each other, ask questions, and get to know each other better. This year, with all of the craziness going on, as we know, we're not even going to be at best starting until September 21st. There's probably a lot of questions, a lot of concerns, a lot of difficulty staying motivated maybe. This can be an opportunity to see what some of your fellow athletes are doing and some of the struggles they're having too, and some of the successes. So we hope that you'll tune in. Again, it'll be this Friday. Your coaches sent you the Zoom link. It'll be at 1 o'clock. We'll go for about 30 to 40 minutes. Just an informal get-together. Hope you'll join us. Look forward to talking to you. See you then.